4 driving going on here, King.
Yeah, it looks like it. How the hell did you find this joint?
It's not for you, girl. Hey, out. Leave it. Definitely still snake season too, so you've got to keep an eye out for that. You're tired, darling. Alright, you go to sleep. Welcome back to another episode, guys. I'm solo. I'm here by myself. What am I up to? Well, it's been a few hectic weeks after our South Australia trip of building and, you know, lots of work in the background, so I've decided to treat myself to a little adventure, and I'm gonna have King Billy come along as well. So I'm literally probably about 40 minutes away from picking up the old man. Well, he's gonna be in his car, but we're meeting in Maui, of all places. I'm gonna take him to this top little camp spot that I know. We're gonna do some fishing, kick back around the fire, a couple of cold beers, maybe some cray fishing, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait. The old man hasn't been here before, and I love coming down here, so it's really good, and I'll show you guys what it's all about. So strap yourselves in. We've also got the dogs on tour. I know it's not ideal, but that's all right. We've got Molly and Coco with us, and I'm sure they'll be good. Probably last solo trip before we get the new pup, so that's exciting in itself. Anyway, guys, we'll touch base once I pick up the old man down in wonderful Maui. King Billy.
Going down.
How are you?
Alright. What's
You been waiting long?
Oh, long?
And what time did you get here?
Oh, about 7 past.
7 past 10.
Yeah.
I said 10:30.
Did you? I thought
Yeah.
you said 10 o'clock.
No.
Oh, alright.
How's your knee going?
It's going as usual.
Yeah.
So what's the story?
Alright, we've got to go and just go to Coles or Safeway, get some bread rolls,
Yeah.
and maybe some chicken.
Yeah.
Alright, follow me.
Yeah, alright, okay.
You all coffeeed up? There's Molly.
Yeah, she's good, yeah.
Alright, up and about, let's go. Got a copy there, King? Just work out where the button was, did you?
Yeah, I've got it all about
I've got about 35 minutes.
it. Okay.
Driving going on here, King.
Yeah, it looks like it.
She's a lot more overgrown than what it used to be.
Yeah, I bet it is. How the hell did you find this joint?
Just by exploring many years ago.
No doubt about you.
All right, we made it. Oh, I love this place. It's so tranquil. Just listen to that water in the background. Nice fire pit. I love the fact that people just use the same fire pit. They respect it. There's plenty of wood here. Yeah, this is a really good spot. I love it here. Plenty of swimming, fishing, cray fishing. I'm excited to show the old man. Pity Laura can't be here with us. What do you reckon, King?
Very salubrious.
Very salubrious. You got to come up with a new one. All right, come and have a look at the campsite. It's a bloody beauty. Now I'll take you down to the water. So that track is four-wheel drive accessible really only. If it gets wet whilst you're down here, you probably will struggle to get back up. So yeah, no caravans, probably get a small camper trailer maybe through here. Oh, how's the Serenity? Have a look at him. That's it, wake up the neighbours. God, can't take him anywhere. And it's seasonal as well, so the gates do shut through the winter period for that reason. But have a look at this water. Unreal. It changes every time I come down here because of the, you know, when they get floods and stuff, it just, different foliage gets flowed down. You can camp further down. I've camped there many years ago. Further down, it's real four-wheel drive to get in there, like massive bog holes and stuff like that. So, and I'll probably scratch the car. So I don't want to do that. All right, we better let Coco out. Molly. Hey, where are we, darling? Should be happy to get out of the car. Hey, girl. Oh, we got a mad dog.
Will you knock it off?
We'll get set up. I'll put it on a bit of a time lapse. We're just swagging it. Brought some of our own firewood, but yeah, there's plenty here, so it's all systems go. We're going to put a few cray pots in and just relax, just take in the serenity. As easy as that, we are set up. I reckon that took us a good 25 minutes. Hey, King.
If that.
King's getting some rays, which is handy. The dogs are bloody loving it, absolutely loving it. Now I'm about to set up some cray pots. So I've just purchased some chicken. And I'm sure the dogs will get some of that, so they don't jump in the water and get my cray baits. Alright, these are just the drop nets. I'll just cable tie some chicken in there and we'll be good to go. She needs a bit of maintenance. That one. Hey, come here. Sit down. Sit. Gentle. Good girl. Okay. Come here. You know the drill. Gentle. Good girl. You better leave it up. Coco will get it. Not for you, girl. Hey, out. Leave it. Wait till you get home. I'm going to tell your mum. Can't take these dogs anywhere. No. It's not for you, Coco. Pretty predictable there, like, because it's a camp spot, everyone will put their pots in there, so you've got to go for a bit of a walk and see where we can find a nice deep hole. Definitely still snake season too, so you've got to keep an eye out for that. This is another camp spot up here. I might have to go at camp. I know there's some deep holes further down. The other thing you can do is walk up the creek and you'll see them actually walking through the creek. As you can see, it's pretty shallow there. It's very clear too, so we'll see how that goes. But I know there's some deeper holes down further. Just got to go and walk. So many years ago, when I used to come here as a kid, this was a road. This was a full-on road, and basically they've closed it off because it just got too chopped up, I think. Not to mention when you get huge floods and stuff, it brings down a lot of branches, and they just haven't maintained it. But it was a really good camping spot further down. It's not accessible now because of all these logs in the way, but you can walk down here. So I'm going to try to find these cray holes that I used to fish and see if we can snag ourselves a cray for King Billy. We'd be happy with that. This looks like a good spot just down here. I'll navigate my way over there without going in the drink. That's a good hole. Just magical. It's starting to warm up. I actually might go for a swim. I don't know if I'll get King Billy in there, but I'm sure the dogs will want to have a swim. That's a nice deep hole, that one. We'll give that an hour or so and come and check it. But yeah, it definitely brings back memories driving down there. Some gnarly four-wheel drive tracks. Lots of fun. Yeah, it's a pity King Billy can't do this sort of walk anymore, because he'd really enjoy this stuff. But one thing I will say is also you know, if you've got parents or grandparents, or just take them out. They love it. It's so good for their mental health. Gives them peace, and I mean, it helps everyone really, nature. So just if you get the opportunity, get out, take people out of their comfort zones. There was a stage where Dad never wanted to come out. He just thought, nah, and then eventually goes, yeah, okay, and now he loves it, just can't get enough of it, which I love. Because no one's around forever, so you want to make the most of every opportunity. You know, I'm fortunate that we can do it with our parents. Anyway, we'll get back to camp. I think I might need a beer, I reckon. It's been a big morning. Any excuse, I'm sure King Billy will be up for that. Here you go, sire.
Oh, thank you very much. Aren't you having one?
You like the pink coaster?
Yeah, Mataranka.
Oh, I'm on the low carbs, King. You should know that by now. I'm dropping a few kgs. Okay. Just keeping it real. With a proper stubby holder.
What's that one?
Hell's Gate. See the chicken, but doesn't look like there's anything on it. Yeah, that was fresh, but worth every second of it. Going in, King?
My name's Billy, not silly.
Tell you what, you feel alive.
Yeah, I feel alive, all right. Yeah. You freeze the old gangulies off.
You sure will. Because I know I did. Anyway, Coco's wanting the B-O-double-L.
Yeah.
She wouldn't even come in the water. That's how cold it was.
Yeah. She's not fool.
No. Have a look at this kangaroo. Molly. Here. Hey, Skippy. Up. Skippy. She stands on her back legs. Ready? Yeah. Oh, Coco, good girl. Yeah, I know you got it. You're a clever girl. Yeah. Give it to steak for dinner tonight. I've got some beautiful porterhouse steak I'm going to cook up for Dad, and a bit of salad. So the funny thing is I've got the induction. I was going to just cook with the induction on the back, but because we don't have our caravan, all the pots and pans and fry pans and everything are in the caravan at the moment, and I forgot to ask Dad to pick one up from the farm, so we don't have an induction fry pan to cook that. But I've got this butane cooker that I've had for God knows how long. That will do the trick. Just cook some nice porterhouse steaks. Look, King Billy, the great white hunter. Anyway, we're well and truly set up now. The campsite's unreal, loving it. We've got plenty of wood. We've picked up some other wood around as well, more dry stuff. A lot of this stuff is quite green, and we don't have a splitter with us, so we won't split that. We'll leave that for someone else to come and use the campsite. Unfortunately, no good with the crayfishing at the moment. I really think it's been hammered over Christmas and stuff, so there's not much about. What, yeah, you going there, King? I think we just dock it up.
That's all right.
Or you're just going to feed it?
One end's wet, but that's all right. You
just feed it?
Just feed it, yeah.
How are you liking the campsite?
It's wonderful.
Okay, it's not salubrious?
Oh, it's salubrious, but it's wonderful.
Yeah, it's very
peaceful. Peaceful, we're here. The dog's having a ball. A couple of jars.
It is midweek as well, which definitely helps. This area would probably get quite busy. Also, the track that we come down on, like I said earlier, it's four-wheel drive sort of only. Only when it rains, it's like you could get a two-wheel drive down here, but if it rains, you're in trouble. So I'd say four-wheel drive track. But the top track, the Tangible Bren Road, that sort of wraps right around, and you could almost bring your caravan in there through there, and there's other camp spots around the corner that you'll be able to get your van in there, so first in best dress. And this wraps right around, actually goes to Kringle Scout Camp, which Laura and I have been to before. If you haven't seen that episode, that's when we took the van down the wrong track, and that was an experience, but all good fun. Yeah, like we said, it's just so peaceful here, beautiful river.
God's country.
God's country, he's saying. And yeah, Dad and I will just tuck into some dinner and call it a night. Might have a flick in the morning for some trout. We'll see how we go. And I need to go for another swim. Yeah, so if you're into your camping, swagging, come down here, check it out. It's pretty good. I always love it when I come here. It's just peaceful and just, yeah, recharge the batteries, so to speak. Hey, Coo, you happy? Oh, Molly.
Molly's in here.
Molly's
got to get in the action.
Old Hollywood.
Yeah, Hollywood. No. No, darling.
I better talk about this chair before I forget about it. So, like I said before, all our gear is basically in the caravan, which will be at the caravan show. And so we can't get access to most of our stuff that's in there. And probably a good 4 or 5 months ago, I ordered a pump for the dam through Temu, and then it just come with, oh, you know, do you want this, do you want that? And I, of course, got sucked in and purchased two of these chairs. And they're the most flimsiest things known to man, so I wouldn't recommend them. Very light. I reckon it'll last probably 2 or 3 trips. I ordered this stuff and it didn't come for 3 or 4 months. But in the meantime, they messaged me and said, the order's cancelled, it hasn't turned up. So they refunded me everything, and then all of a sudden all this stuff started turning up. So I basically got it for free, which is a win-win, because I wouldn't have been happy with it. Like, this thing comes off like that. I'm not sure why, because this doesn't go all the way down, or maybe it does when you take it off. I've never really done it.
There you go.
So I don't see the point in that. It's sort of just hanging there. So when you sit in it, you've always got to have your feet up or on the ground. Like that. So that's not bad, like that's okay. The worst part about it is your jar doesn't fit properly in the stubby holder thing. But that's not conducive to our camping style, is it, King?
Aussie life, no. It's not. But anyway.
You've got the fire cranking now, King Billy.
Yeah. He's very slippery.
About to have it. Good brew. Give you that tip. Oh, have a look at this. Just whipped up the quick salad. Nothing too fancy, but what do you think of me pantry? The box. Quite interesting. I was saying to Laura the other day how we had I used to have the Hilux with the trig point canopy on the back. Absolutely had everything in it all the time for camping, and it didn't take long to just jump in the car and go, because you didn't have to worry about, oh, what do I need to get, blah blah blah. And now that we've got a caravan, and when you want to just do your little solo trips, it's hard because not all of the stuff is in the car. The car's pretty well set up as it is, but it's just like little things like cups and plates and knives and forks and stuff. It's not always in there, so it was a bit of a challenge. Last minute sort of let's go camping. But all in all, we're right to go. What's your problem? Lie in your bed. Let's guess what's under the blankets. Hello, Moosey. You tired, darling? All right, you go to sleep. Go to sleep. Good girl. Good girl. Look at that. They are living their best lives. Isn't that right, King?
Yeah. They just spin me right out. It's unbelievable.
Some beautiful heat coming from that fire, which is ideal. Had a little bit of drizzle earlier, and hopefully she clears up. Anyway, King Billy and I are going to call it a night shortly. We're just going to kick back here, have a couple more KBs, get the fire cranking, and just take in the serenity. That's what we're doing, aren't we, King?
That's what we're doing. The serenity.
You're living your bloody best life as well, just quietly.
Of course I am.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, guys, we'll see you in the morning, bright and early. Good morning. How'd you sleep, King?
Yeah, all right.
Slept well? Yeah, so did I. Got a little bit chilly last night, but pretty good sleep. So we're up the crack of dawn, and the dogs just had their breakfast. I've already checked the cray pot. Something was in there last night, of course. It's not in there this morning. So we'll try again today. We've just got the fire going. I'm going to cook up some breakfast, maybe flick a line, and go from there, King.
Yeah.
Should be good, just having a coffee. Actually put Coco in the car last night. She got a bit freaked out because I think there was a deer or something up the back in the bush there. Coco freaked out, so that was it. She basically bolted and tried to hide under that log, and she was like trying to dig, so I had to calm her down, and then she really likes the compact area in there. Gives her a bit of a security, so she slept in there all night, slept really well, and then Molly slept in Dad's car. So we got a good night's sleep, didn't we, girl? Yeah, I know. Great part about this camp spot is there's absolutely no one here. We're by ourselves, so I don't have to worry about the dogs barking and stuff. I've just got no sugar, King. there you have it, guys. That's the end of this episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed our company. We had a great time. Bit of a recovery retreat, sort of get away from everything, have a couple of beers over the fire. Bloody beautiful night. Awesome, wasn't it, King?
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we had an unreal time. No fish. I've still got to go and collect the nets. So on the way out, we'll go for a walk and I'll take you guys and see if we've got a cray in there. Your fingers aren't crossed, don't worry. It doesn't work. Anyway, guys, if you enjoy our content, King Billy's got one last thing to say.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's it, King.
Thank you very much.
You did well. He's a bloody YouTube sensation. Have a look at him. Anyway, we've left the campsite exactly how we found it, probably a little bit neater than what we actually found it, so the fire's well and truly out. One thing I do love about Victoria is that we don't particularly have fire seasons. It's like if there's a 40-degree day, windy, there's a total fire ban. We don't have fires. It gets pretty cold through the night in Victoria, and you know, if everyone does the right thing and puts the fires out, keep it nice and clean, keep using the same fire pit, don't make 300 fire pits around because you want to change your camp. That's the way to do it. Make sure there's no rubbish left behind, have a good look around, and these joints will stay open, and we'll make our way back to Melbourne, and King Billy will go and check out the hip camp, and we'll go and say hi to Laura because she's been hard at work. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share to your friends, and we'll see you on the next one. Say bye, Cooey. Bye, Cooey. Something's had a go at that, for sure. It's definitely not the right footwear for this. I have to put her in full drive. No good. Ah, well, it's always worth a try.